Hello? Hi, I'm here.
Oh, hello. Hi, how are you? Hello, sir.
What? You do realize I'm number 6?
No, I don't know this shit.
Yeah, this is number 6.
Well, we're live.
Oh, did you do the thing?
Ah, shit. It's been a while.
So, yeah, it has been a while.
Does it actually matter?
I don't know.
Hey, Farva, what's the name of that restaurant you like with all the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks?
Welcome to the Cam Shenanigans Podcast,
You mean shenanigans? Oh! You're talking about shenanigans, right?
where Mike, Trent, and Zach, and a guest will debate all things automotive.
Our shenanigans are cheeky and fun.
Yeah, I mean, his shenanigans are cruel and tragic.
Make sure to check out Cam Automag on all the social medias at Cam Automag. And don't forget to support our sponsor, Hustle Energy.
I got a can of it still sitting in the kitchen. You know, the room where our oven lives.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that place.
The food bedroom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the food bedroom.
Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to the Monday Night Shenanigans, aka the Monday Night Shitcast.
Yes.
I am Mike. That is Zach and Dave. They're eating nachos. Made a full sheet pan of nachos.
Bless you.
Because I am a gracious host.
Indeed you are.
Mm-hmm. So thank you for joining us out there. We appreciate all 0 of you who are currently watching.
Hey, we can't trust that.
Exactly. We can't. Never mind. I don't know. It could be 1 of you. It could be 1,000 of you.
We don't know.
Mm-mm.
Tell us in the chat.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what he said, I guess.
Tell us in the chat is really where that came from.
Right.
Officially sponsored by Hustle Energy, unofficially sponsored by Integrated Engineering in the
Hell
sense
yeah.
that they pay me.
Well, also sponsored by. The bowl is too small.
Oh, yeah, that too. That too. That thing's coming back.
You should.
Now that I realize I have a fucking camera and really should be using that thing to take pictures of food instead of this fucking iPhone.
You could also just be like, "Hey Zach, can I borrow your camera to do video?" And I'd be like, "Sure."
Yeah, but I don't want to edit video. Editing photos is enough of a pain in the ass for me. Sorry, NASA folk. I swear they'll get done sooner or later.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
That's good beer.
Hell
Right. Yeah.
So
Just want me to roll into this?
Might as well. I'm still promoting this thing on the social
Right.
media.
I'm gonna start with the shit. Hey, Andrew's here. You should be working.
excellent. See, look, Andrew
you do?
Jolly viewing, 0 viewers.
Yeah.
Apparently, YouTube doesn't think you exist, Andrew. I'm sorry,
You should be at school.
but thank you for being here.
No, he should be here. He's going to learn more.
Exactly.
Well, he's part of half my stories, anyways.
I mean, sometimes you just got to be that element.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start this week off with a segment of shit my grandpa neighbor said, which for those who don't remember, it is basically any bullshit boomer talk that's been said to me that is
Boomer talk.
painful.
I love it. Painful boomer talk.
So we're gonna come back to this. I know I'm kind of jumping ahead in the story here, but I own a BMW now. It was a massive problem Saturday and Sunday. It is perfect today, but excuse me. So I go to Andrew's Halloween party on Saturday night.
Okay.
After promptly it overheating and stranding me on the side of the highway.
Hell
Like-
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Me and Dave have a Halloween story. We'll get to that.
Indeed.
But I'm sitting there on the side of the road with a car that's hazards don't work, whose battery is now dead, and is overheating. That has a crashed front end, a license plate that I could not take off that has the date tag for 17 on it.
Hmm.
And I'm realizing I also don't have a title or a bill of sale with me. If I get pulled over or so a cop stops, they're assuming this vehicle's stolen. Like it's crashed on the front end. This vehicle is a stolen vehicle at this point.
Oh,
So I'm just preparing for that. But yeah, so I get to the party, and the battery dies while I'm there. Of course it does. Because apparently BMWs keep their 12 volt on after keys off.
Yeah, I mean, they like make a career out of killing batteries.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there across the I'm sitting there, we're trying to jump the car, and the BMW, so the battery's in the trunk because That's
Why
what.
not?
Yeah, that's what they do, which is like kind of common knowledge. So we're sitting there in front of this dude's house, and this dude kind of comes out and he's like, "You guys good? I'm hearing a commotion." We're good. What are you doing? You jump in a car? Yeah. Well, why are you doing it in the back? Because that's where the battery is. And you can tell that this guy like is not believing anything I'm saying because he comes over and is like, he's poking his head in there and is like, "Oh yeah, that's where it is."
Yeah, there's a battery back there.
And he's looking at the
What about
Subaru Forester that we're using to jump it. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Oh well, I'll give you a piece of advice, son. What do you got for me? Well, if you take the negative terminal off and put it on the engine, it jumps better because it's closer to the alternator. Those were real words said to me.
This guy probably puts a piece of wood underneath any battery stored on a concrete
Yes.
floor.
There's a great bit. I can't remember who does it, but it's a comedian where basically he describes somebody's brain turning off and having to reboot
Oh,
after being said a dumb question.
Yeah.
That was me, where I'm like, anything that I say in the next 30 seconds is going to be followed with "you're a dumbass."
Yep.
So I need to like, this is a nice person. I'm blocking his driveway. I can't be mean to him. And then I'm like, well, no. So actually, no, the Subarus actually ground themselves off the starter because that's where the negative lead runs to. And then also it then goes from the intake. Actually, that had the plastic manifold, but most metal manifolds go from the manifold then to the firewall.
Yep.
And if anything, it'd be the positive, but no one jumps it off the positive terminal of the alternator.
I mean, I've done it when like
You
I
have
couldn't-
to,
I couldn't get to the battery
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah.
but not on a Subaru where the battery's there. Yeah,
I've jump started a Subaru off of the starter before.
I started.
yo.
I started a Datsun with a screwdriver.
I mean, yeah, that works too.
I that's the only car I've ever done that with, where you short
Just
the
touch the terminals together.
you
Yeah,
short
I've
it.
I've had to do that on my Subaru.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. So for whatever reason, the relay that's in the fuse box for the starter circuit on my old Outback would provide voltage, but it wouldn't provide enough.
Hmm.
So like the relay wouldn't click.
Um,
So like the key switch would provide power, but it wasn't like enough to actually activate the relay, so it wouldn't start the car.
Okay.
So I ended up scouring the trunk of the car for an extra like fog light relay, and I ran like speaker wire off the positive terminal to the relay, and then I fucking put power straight to the starter solenoid, and then the trigger side of that relay was the power wire that was supposed to go to the starter solenoid that wasn't activating under the power. But yeah, I don't
I like to know that my Subaru isn't the only one that has some super ghetto ass wiring, because my Subaru,
Well, I mean, mine got stolen, so I don't know what kind of ghetto shit's happened to it since.
my Subaru, because for some fucking reason between the 4-cylinder and the 6-cylinder, they reverse the polarity of the starting field power for the alternator.
Right.
And I don't remember my reasoning why, but if you look at it, to start the starting field, I have a blade connector pushed into the positive on a relay, which I'm assuming it's AC compressor because you don't have that anymore,
Right.
running into that pin on the.
Yikes.
Yeah. But yeah, so I got that.
When are you going to rip all that junk out and just put switches in it?
in the Subaru?
Yeah.
The Subaru's actually pretty good. That's only like there's that wire, and then I have the wire that powers the injector leads. And that just went off the back of the key. I actually ran it properly. I ran it through the little like plastic cover behind the AC condenser.
Oh, you fancy.
Oh yeah, well the whole thing torn apart. Like, why not run that cable properly?
Yeah, that's true.
And I can't wait until it shorts out, causes a fire back there, and then it's lights out for the Subaru. But
Well, you know.
yeah, so that was this week's episode of shit that my grandpa's neighbor said. I'm gonna tell another story.
Fire away, Chief.
Do I start with bikes or BMW?
Bikes.
Bikes. So did you see my Instagram stories from that day?
Yes.
Mike, did you? Mike's doing his thing.
Maybe.
So I got to participate in a stunt bike ride.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now When you said bikes, I'm just like
Pedal bikes.
that little bike that he got.
We got one of those little city bikes. We rode around downtown on a city bike. It was a great time.
Yeah, just bopping around on a Pitster Pro, no big
Oh
deal.
fuck yeah. So I went to a full ass stunt bike cruise where I got to be the photographer in the lead vehicle for this entire group of, I don't know, 60 plus bikes. Maybe been 80 for all I know. I didn't count. I should have counted.
That's a lot of bikes.
A lot of bikes. So as car guys, we break laws. Like that's just
Of course.
that's what we do.
Every day,
Yes.
constantly.
I have never seen such disregard for laws than with bike riders.
I mean, the cops won't chase them.
We're doing
No.
35.
They're not gonna chase
They're
them.
still not going
True.
to attempt.
So like
The best they can do is like attempt a blockade, but they'd have to stop all traffic, not just bike traffic.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
really don't want to deal with that.
so we did like around like a 30-mile cruise. Every moment there was somebody doing a wheelie or a stoppie or a burnout. We had one dude on a Harley Dana. Is that what they're called, Dana?
Probably a Dyna.
Dyna.
Yeah.
Dyna. Doing donuts in the middle of State Street and 21st and
Nice.
just absolute mayhem. And like they stopped traffic too. Because
So they basically just sideshowed Salt Lake City with
Yeah.
a bunch of motorcycles.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right. Well, I guess there's that.
I can get
That's a
behind
thing.
this.
and then I had one kid where I was like, we came up on some cops that were like stopped for an accident. I told the kid, I'm like, if I can get a photo of you and the cop in the background, I'll give you $40. Just flat out.
I will give you $40.
And he's
All
like,
right, well.
he's like, fucking bet. He fucking does the wheelie, and I missed the photo because like I'm hanging on the back of a 4Runner with the window down, so like
Yeah.
it's like my line of sight's pretty good, but it's only backward facing. He does it next to the car, like I don't know, but props for him for doing it.
Word.
Like I could see the cop look at him, and I'm like, okay, yeah.
You're like, that was worth it. even though
Yeah,
you missed the
that
shot.
that'll do.
But yeah, no, that was that. It was so much fun. Like the sound, like we're sitting there on State Street, and there's 60 plus bikes surrounding this 4Runner.
And all kinds of bikes.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
They're,
Yeah.
they're like sport bikes, stunt bikes,
Big
Harleys.
baggers and
fucking-
baggers,
yeah.
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 There was Grom. There was a dude on a fucking Yamaha. What's the scooter called? The Yamaha.
The little dinky thing. It's like a Grom.
yeah, no.
made by
It's,
Yamaha.
it's like the one that I can show you a photo of it somewhere, but it has a funny name.
Huh.
Can't remember what it's called. I'll find it later. and
Does
send
it
you
look
the-
like a Vespa?
kind of, but more plasticky?
I think it's like a Metropolitan or some shit.
No, it's not that.
Trent had one.
It's not Metropolitan. It has a funky name.
It's
I'm gonna
amazing.
say it. And you're like, oh, it's that. Yamaha scooter.
Uh-huh.
I will come home.
The
And it will-
Zuma.
The Zuma. There it is.
Yamaha Zuma.
On the Zuma. No.
It sounds like something that. Oh yeah.
No, I will come home and it will be silent. And then I will just hear him say a sentence. And then silence. And it's because he's doing the voice to text thing. I'm just like, wait a fucking minute. And then I'm just like, all right, never mind.
That's great.
He has fully embraced the wonders of modern
I
technology.
just can't fucking
He has.
spell.
And I guarantee you his phone has just enough of a difficult time understanding him as we do on a fairly regular basis.
I've also, it hasn't happened a lot, but there was one time where he
Oh, yeah.
said something
Oh yeah.
and then fuck because it's screwed up.
I'm surprised you hear me. What was it, 2 nights ago? Jackson fucking called me for like motorcycle advice.
Yeah.
And it was basically just screaming for like an hour and a half of me calling him a dumbass.
Eh,
But you know, that cruise was a lot of fun. There's like every kinds of different bikes. Like there's guys on like Harleys doing wheelies, guys on like full sports bike doing wheelies. Like then we went to a little stunt show as well
Yeah.
too.
I think I know exactly where that's at.
Yeah. like look at this shit. Like
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
golden. You know, if I trusted anybody on the open road, I would probably have like a naked Goldwing. or
oh
something.
yeah.
Just straight pipe, so it sounds like you're coming up on a fucking Porsche or something.
You're my favorite one.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, straight sparking. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is what I was telling you where I'm like, it perfectly worked. I'm like, I looked at it. I'm like, oh, I missed.
Mhm.
I missed. Nope. So I thought that was that. Just loads of fun.
Nice.
Then this weekend, because I got to be busy every single weekend. I don't get to sit around and do nothing.
I mean, you're 22, 23 years old.
Mhm.
You you have to live life.
You need to get out there, live,
Busy.
experience
Oh, yeah,
life.
yeah.
When I was your age, I was doing all kinds of dumb automotive shit every
Oh, yeah.
weekend.
God, to be young again.
Indeed.
Fuck.
Indeed.
I bought a BMW, which I think is about the epitome of dumb automotive things.
Even though I knew exactly what was coming, I still almost spit out my beer. I bought a BMW.
Huzzah.
Just the way.
Ah,
Indeed, Bertram. Indeed.
Yes, quite.
I call it Das Weiss.
Das Weiss.
Das Weiss.
That's vice.
Das Weiss. The white. I feel like might be actually a racist, but I'm not.
I mean, it sounds problematic when you say it like that.
I know, right?
You know,
It's like-
you should get a vanity plate. WEISS.
Hmm. Suddenly, a lot of people from Harriman are going to come up to Zach, talking to him about some ideas they got.
So you turn the hook this way, not this way.
Oh. Yeah.
But it's
Things were a lot better before they started moving in.
It's
What? Sir, this is a gas station parking lot.
it is a 325 XI with the Alpine Wise 3 on it.
Alpenweiss.
Alpine Wise.
There you go.
Dude, it has a fucking ski bag.
I mean, yeah.
I did.
It's a cold weather package car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
It was meant for like ski trips.
yeah, I
Like
wanna,
it's an all-wheel drive cold weather package white vehicle with tan leather interior. Like they wanted somebody in Park City to own this car.
but do you know where it was sold to? Idaho Falls.
Okay, well, I mean,
Okay,
I
you
guess
can be-
next
Yep,
best
yep.
thing.
Aspirational.
Yep. Oh, they have a ski resort. They have Kelly's up there. It's a decent.
I mean, Bogus
Small.
Basin isn't that far away.
Yeah.
The Sun Valley's around.
Yeah.
yeah.
You got the Tetons. You can go cross country that shit.
Mm.
So I have to go skiing in this thing. Okay. So owning this BMW for me,
I have to go skiing in this. All right.
That sounds like a Top Gear episode, and I'm here for it.
Oh, we can make this happen.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, we can.
I thought you were going with the Urban Dictionary reference of skiing.
Zach,
We're not going to touch that one.
I am 30 or 40 years old. I don't need this.
30 or 40. Co-signed.
Damn it.
Oh,
But no, so owning this BMW is like owning like a new baby or having a new baby. Not owning.
Owning a new baby. Wow, you're really taking the vice part of this.
wow.
Having a new baby. Where it's like the most mundane shit's so exciting for it. Like, so I've never driven or like dailied a 4-door sedan. The only other one I've had is the Cadillac.
I guess sedan, yeah.
Yeah.
And the only other car that I had that had a trunk was the Mustang and the Corolla.
And both of those were coupes.
Yes.
Mhm.
So like, I'm fucking stoked to go to the grocery store and put groceries in the back of it.
Man.
Own a Taurus for a little while. You'll quickly find that mundane activities like that are even worse.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I could pop the trunk. I put my bags in there and then close the trunk.
Wow.
I'm not just throwing my fucking gallon of milk in the bed of my truck. It's actually going in an enclosed
Did
location.
you never go grocery shopping in your Subaru?
I did, but like it's a hatch. Like it's a
I
little
mean,
bit different.
I guess wagon life is a little different.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
little bit, but I mean,
Wait.
now I'm just imagining Zach just throwing a gallon of milk from across the store parking lot, just
Missing his truck bed entirely and
Hitting-
plastering a Yukon next to him in
Denali, 'cause
Dairy
it's a hard-
Gold's finest vitamin D.
just some sort of like maroon wine red thing.
You could just hear the plasticky noise of a milk carton, a gallon jug milk carton, slamming into the side of an early 2000s General Motors product. Just boom.
God damn it.
He gets unlucky, just hits that like body line curve
Uh-huh.
right under the window.
Oh,
Fucking dent.
I break the Escalade 3.5 feet of LED brake lights.
Oh
Just
God.
And then
$4,000 part to replace.
No shit.
and then instead of doing the smart thing, which is getting in his fucking truck and running and driving the fuck home, he runs away on foot.
Leaving the vehicle at the scene of the accident.
Just a trail of groceries behind him.
I'm still pushing
Just-
the cart down the road.
It's dragging one tire because he made it past the little yellow line in the parking lot
He made it
where the
past
wheel
the-
locks.
Made it
It
past the
starts-
invisible
It
fence.
just starts beeping and locks, and it's just dragging plastic down the
This
street.
is a nice trail of my path. God. So, but yeah, BMW is really nice. Like, it's kind of fun. Like,
Ugh,
I blew a tire on it. I took my mom's house. I'm like,
when
"Oh,
art imitates life.
I mean, I would say this is surprising, but you know how many tires I've blown on the rental?
Well, yeah,
It's
yeah.
also rear wheel drive, and you can kind of it likes to burn tires.
I'm like this close to offering Asian Mike $500 for that car.
I think you'd take it. I think if you offered him 100, he'd be like, "Oh, will you find the title for
Well,
it?"
he doesn't like me, so maybe you should do it, and I'll just give you the cash.
I don't want the rental.
Yeah, but I'll give you the cash, so you would just
Yeah.
be the middleman, jackass.
What if I chip in $100? Can we go halfsies on it?
Let's do it.
All right, there we
That-
go.
That was a $600 car, and we put a brand new clutch in it. And
Fucking
then
A.
I bought the coilovers,
Hey, perfect.
and then I blew it up.
Well, there we go.
But that last part of the story that was like, to get the BMW here, I needed my garage open.
Right.
So I had to tow my Subaru somewhere, and all of a sudden I can store shit right now. It's fucking Grantsville because
Right.
Well, Skinny Chick is down for a transmission.
Man, I'm not surprised. It's
Um,
like somebody didn't adjust the bands after I stopped working for Mike.
Then who else owns a big
After-
truck that I know? No one. That's the only big truck I know. So
I mean,
Trent-
Give,
but-
give me a few more weeks. I'll have the Power Stroke running again.
you know Brandon Kuhn.
but like,
Yeah,
don't
I was about to
really-
Brandon
say.
Kuhn owns 2 3/4 ton diesel pickups. I'm just
but I
throwing
don't
that
want,
out.
I don't
there.
want to watch him load up one of my vehicles. Like that just seems like a painful afternoon to me.
You really don't have to watch him do anything. Just tell him to drive, park there, and wait.
But I also like towing though.
That's
Towing's
fair.
fun.
That's fair.
So I'm like,
And your truck's not terrible at this.
so I'm like, let's try my truck out. I got a hitch that will hold 6,000 pounds,
allegedly.
allegedly.
I
And
think
I'll-
you just
I'll be
could have stopped it after. I've got a hitch.
Yeah, I got a hitch.
Do you have a trailer brake controller?
Fuck no.
Do you want one?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we need to talk afterwards?
I mean, I'll just pull it out of my parts truck. You
Fuck,
can
and we
have
could
it.
just talk right now.
Okay, cool.
Done.
There you go.
Fucking Tacoma's gonna have a trailer
You have
brake on
a,
it.
you have a trailer brake controller. Congratulations.
Awesome. Will you help me wire it?
Yeah,
Cool.
they're easy.
Well, I already have I have a seven plug
Mhm.
that adapts to a 4, but has the split off for the rest of them. So that part's already done.
Okay.
Where does the wiring go? Does it go into the truck? Like, is it a factory tow package truck?
I have no fucking clue.
Okay, we'll look at that.
Yeah. So I grab up the 20-foot trailer, 28-foot trailer that Mike has. 26?
No, that's a 16-foot. The one with the Toyota wheels on it?
Yeah, that's 16.
Yeah, it's an old camper frame with a decent top on it.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised by that?
Oh, do you remember when we had the 2 trailers?
Yeah, yeah, because
And
I
that
borrowed.
we had the other sketchy one that I got from Sweetie up in Ogden?
Yeah, because I borrowed that one to tow the POW with Will's Tundra before
Yeah.
I knew Will.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So both of those trailers were actually at one point in time the exact same model of camper.
What?
Yeah, they were both 1972 Nomads.
How does one wind up with 2 that you've converted into?
Well,
into
one
trailers?
of them was converted. The other one just had a bunch of fence wood bolted to it.
Yeah, that trailer was fucking
that,
sketchy.
that thing was sketchy as
Yeah.
fuck. I put my Outback on it once, and I never wanted to tow anything again with it.
Yeah, it was. I
Which,
put a,
fun
I put a POW
fact-
on it, which weighs what 2,800 pounds, and it was fucking
Right.
sketchy.
Right, exactly. Fun fact: a buddy of mine up in Ogden actually owns that trailer, and he uses it to tow all of his quads.
Oh,
Yeah,
It'd be a
okay
good trailer
then.
for that. Yeah.
yeah, good times.
All
So
right.
I hitch up the fucking Tacoma to it, tow it out, and the fucking trailer's longer than the goddamn Tacoma.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
the
So
trailer is almost longer than Skinny Chick.
so I park right here from the mailboxes.
Yeah, I
Ca-
saw.
Cassie
Oh, I
gives-
saw.
Cassie gives me some shit about. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna park this here for like 10 minutes. No, you're not. It's a fire lane. I'm like, okay, Cassie. She goes, I don't give a shit. Do it. I'm like, Cassie, this is why we're friends. So get the Subaru, get it up on there. As soon as those front wheels hit that lip, I watch the back of the Tacoma start doing one of these,
Oh yeah,
and I'm like, well, I don't have the front wheels chalked. I only have the e-brake on, and it's not in 4-wheel drive. So if those back wheels come up, this thing's moving.
yeah, you're going for a ride.
This is going somewhere real fast.
I saw that thing parked over there, and I'm like, I I closed the blinds. Like I can't be an accessory to whatever the fuck is about to
I
happen.
can just imagine you just
I
huh.
I looked over. I just like looked out the window because I like looking out the window, and I'm
I
like,
do miss that, by the way.
well, yeah.
Well,
You made your
enjoy
choice.
being in the basement.
Yep. Anyway, yeah. So I look out and I'm just like, looks like Zach's truck over by the mailboxes. It is. Oh God, that's a
oh God,
That's
he
a-
says.
that's a big trailer.
Yes.
Which realistic, in the grand scheme of things, is not a large.
No,
trailer.
it's not. No, we're talking like this is very small stake stuff, but
right.
in the moment, oh boy. But yeah, that is like, oh, that is a big trailer.
yeah.
So so I get the Subaru.
Make sure they're closed all the way.
I start pushing them up.
just
Oh
dragging
my
the one hand up.
Yep.
So I get the Subaru on the trailer. I shut it down the same way I've shut down that Subaru. The past, I don't know, 7 times I've towed that car.
Right.
The same way, which is 2 straps.
It's probably the same way you've strapped it on the same trailer, because let's face it, you've
Yep.
probably used that exact trailer behind the skinny chick
Yep.
to move that Subaru.
One time it was actually with Ryan's Tundra.
okay.
But,
yes, but still.
Well,
but same
whatever.
trailer though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing where I have one on each hook, front and rear, straight onto the frame, pull it tight, throw the straps at the car, and we go.
So does everything still work on that trailer? I'm just curious because I wired it like 3 years
Oh,
ago.
yeah, it still works fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I think
Fuck yeah.
passenger side lens is broken, but you know,
Oh, okay. Well,
that's happened like 1,000 times. So.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that hasn't been replaced since the last time I say I smashed it, but some lady didn't realize that I was in the turn lane with a trailer, and she drove her Yukon onto the corner of the trailer.
Wow.
And then it was funny because I borrowed the trailer to move a Supra that I got from Matt, and I was on the other side of I-15 on 90th South. I was literally 2 minutes away from the shop, and this lady hits the fucking side of the
God damn
trailer,
it.
drives her shit up on it, and I'm just like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I'm
Mhm.
almost done with my night," you know.
Why
And
you
she
gotta
was
do
like,
this?
"Well, how much is the taillight?" Like, yeah, here's a wad of cash. I gotta go. The lady gave me like $35 in ones. It was great.
Perfect.
So-
Yeah, whatever.
we get on the highway. We decided to take 201 out to Grantsville because I'm like, I don't know if I can do, or I take I-80. I'm not sure if I can do 201 with what I had, because you know that 3.4 is mighty, but I don't know if it was 6,000 pounds of pulling behind it mighty.
That's fair.
And it actually totally was, by the way, totally fine.
Oh, yeah.
100% fine.
Hell yeah.
But we get out there, we get to Grantsville, and we notice both straps are no longer connected to the trailer.
Fuck yeah. Your shit's just been chilling there in gear with the parking brake up.
For who knows how long.
Hell yeah.
That's
And
great.
I took that corner off ramp pretty fast too.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
Jesus.
totally
It's one
fine.
of those deals where like you just kind of give her the old flick to settle her in.
Yep.
Then you just see car.
So,
So we made sure we strapped that BMW down real fucking good.
well, what happened? Well, I settled into the turn, and then I'm talking to you. Don't really remember much about in between.
Yep. Oh, God, if that trailer flipped it. The Tacoma was going places.
The Tacoma is going places, and the shiny parts of the Tacoma are going to be very much less shiny.
Oh, the places you'll go.
But
Toyota, let's go places.
Let's go to the junkyard. Let's go to the hospital.
but
Let's go to the insurance auction.
Let's go to court.
Let's go to the incident management vehicle to fill out some paperwork.
why is DOT asking lots of questions?
Oh, great. Now Highway Patrol's here. Fantastic.
Oh no. Oh, is
Uh,
that a news crew? Oh God. Must be a slow day.
Tualatin County Sheriff, huh? Oh, that makes 4.
Well, you see officer and you just start running towards the lake. You can get pretty far in that thing before your feet get wet now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Heading out there heading out to the drift event on Saturday, I'm like, there used to be a lot more water.
Yeah, now there's a lot more mud, mosquitoes, and brine shrimp.
Just all sorts of nasty crap that settled at the bottom of the lake.
And if you run fast enough, your feet don't stick.
Well, so that's the story. Getting the BMW, put some parts on it. I used some American engineering to fix some German engineering.
American engineering. So you mean like a bigger hammer?
Yes.
Or,
Yeah, I was about to say, just
Excellent.
so the Clarkson method.
Yeah, we're,
Yeah.
we're sitting there, and I'm like, we're only like 2 inches off from getting these hood latches to connect.
We're only 2 inches off.
Only 2 inches. How about
Hey,
that?
hey, Will, do you have one of
only.
those bright yellow dead blows? You got a 3 pound. Cool, bring it over here. Huh? There's a crease down the center of it. Let's just beat that flat.
Can, okay,
Um,
so the
Hold on,
mental
hold on.
image I
I want
have.
to show you
of
the
this-
video.
Oh, there's
course.
video.
Of course, there's video.
Oh,
The mental
good.
image I had, though, let's see if it compares correctly. The mental image I had
Hold
is
on, before you show him, I want
God.
to. Oh,
that. Okay, so that's the wrong direction that I was.
we're trying to get the kidneys.
so I'm imagining the beginning of 2001: A Space Odyssey, just all the apes, and then
Yep.
one of them getting the bone.
Yep.
Okay, look at that. Look at him. Oh, Jesus, God.
I was expecting
One of you-
the hood to be down and then just across the crease of the fucking.
Isn't one of you like an engineer?
Um,
Isn't somebody like a learned person in this group?
it's not me, but also I have a good job, so fuck you. But also, he's a Tesla mechanic, but like
I mean-
electric cars, so like he just puts fucking door handles on cars.
Huh. You don't say.
But then
Huh.
and then we couldn't get it unlatched.
Tell me more.
So I used the old just stomp on it and then sit on it really hard because it fixed it.
All right.
So yeah, that's
So,
my BMW.
so your BMW within what 96 hours of your ownership looks like you hit a deer with it
It looks better than it did when I bought it. God damn.
marginally.
Oh, it also has some of the spongiest brakes I have ever experienced.
Yeah, she's a little soft.
And I know you put brakes on it, but she's really soft.
I mean, I don't think I put brakes on it
Eric said you did.
before it got wrecked. Maybe I don't know.
Well, maybe if you put them on, it wouldn't have gotten wrecked.
No, I'm pretty sure if the person driving it didn't have their cell phone in their hand, they probably wouldn't have rear-ended the vehicle that they stuffed it into.
That's true. Nothing was going to stop that.
So
Teenage kids, am I right?
Yeah, you damn kids.
so I took it up the canyon last night with its brand new tires,
Just shake my fist at Zach.
and I start coming down the mountain,
Uh-huh.
and that car really likes to pull in third. About 60 in third gear, she'll pull out of a corner real hard.
Kick hard on D.
It kick hard on D.
Kick hard on 3.
It don't kick hard on R.
Only
Only kick hard on
I'm,
3.
I'm coming into that corner where there's 2 lanes passing coming up.
Just over here, fucking slapping.
Bam, bam, and there's a car
Yeah,
in the corner
real-
as well too, and I'm just
Real,
like,
real quick. I want to do a full service on the trans on the Mazda, and then actually just start driving around with it in the little manual mode because it's properly oriented.
yeah, same with BMW,
yeah.
minus Ford plus positive.
Yeah, I just think it would be hilarious just coming into something hot just on the brakes.
Bam, bam. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm a rally car driver. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Because like, it's almost always in fifth, so you gotta go down at least 2 gears.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta.
Slap, slap,
Yeah.
slap. All right, here we go.
But yeah, those brakes, they're you're putting like 40 pounds of foot pressure on that brake pedal to get it start to come to a stop
I
doing
have
60.
a feeling that might not be correct.
Much like many of the things you've told us about this car this evening, before we got going, it turns out there's a lot wrong with this car, or a lot of stuff that may or may not be correct, and probably isn't.
Excellent.
What does a MAF sensor do, and does it need to be plugged in?
The car, there's a MAF in the car.
Does
It's
it
in the glove box, but it's in the car.
MAF?
Yeah.
Oh,
You finally it clicked. Yeah.
There it is.
All
it's sitting in the toolbox actually.
Oh, good for you.
Well, secure.
So there's like no filter or anything on this.
What's a
intake
filter?
Right now.
I-
Exactly.
I-
Do you know which car that hasn't ever had a filter?
What?
Do you know which car has never had a filter since I've owned it?
Subaru?
Ding, ding, ding.
Which is surprising to me considering how much dirt you have driven that car through.
Oh, I think my prize is another beer.
But yet all of the mechanical failures have been due to other reasons.
Yeah. Most recently with the first flat 6 was the money shift.
Numbers is hard,
I was
Dave.
kind of confused on why all those intake valves are really shiny when I pulled them out.
Huh. Well, sometimes you really want to get that deep clean.
Yeah.
And so there you go.
I just love that the flat six I gave you was one that was sitting in covered in dust from a granite shop for the better part of a year and then sat outside for another year after I pulled it out of a car in the junkyard.
I told my friends, I'm like, if this engine runs, I will be so surprised. I swear to God, it makes more power than the first one. Like it revs stronger.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's probably just that fucking valve is more free in there.
Yeah,
opens
probably.
up lower. or
Probably. I
something.
mean, the car I yanked it from was very well maintained.
Yeah.
It had
Oh.
brand new brakes and like pads and rotors on it. Like the oil was crystal clear in it. Like it had brand new wiper blades on it.
The oil was crystal light,
I mean,
kiwi lime.
yeah. But the trans fluid. Oh, the trans fluid was dark and chunky, which tells me that sixer just nuked a slush box, and they were like, well, this car's worth $400, so yeet.
And away it goes.
Speaking of yeet,
Speaking of, all right.
So yeah, those are my tales to regale.
Nice.
I do want to finish the Subaru.
Okay.
I want to have the fleet of white cars.
There you go.
I want to get a photo of me in a parking lot doing the I made it pose with a Tacoma with a rooftop tent, a 3 Series, and a Subaru that I've molested to death.
can you do me a favor? Well, do me 2 favors. 1, lower the Legacy,
Oh, it's going down. It's going down
and,
like an
and
inch.
2, lift the BMW. Put some all terrains on it.
Yeah, come on.
But I bought it for gas mileage.
Okay, well
You know
then.
you want to.
Yeah,
I-
come on.
I-
Obviously, you're not getting good mileage in it if you're like redline fucking slapstick shifting this piece of shit.
If it won't shift below red line, you're not getting that great
Yeah,
of
let me tell
mileage
you,
anyway.
She's real efficient running with no MAF sensor. Come on.
Base map, Dave. Base map.
Base maps.
Base map.
They're designed to get you on the tow truck, not home.
But I got me to the grocery store. So
Or
what
in
does that
Zach's
say?
case, to the grocery store, to work, to home,
All
Oh,
around.
to the top of the canyon.
All
Oh.
the places I would take my Tacoma if it were registered.
Oh, the places you would go.
Oh, God.
Toyota. Let's go places.
My fucking maintenance guy at my work, he said something snobby about it. He's like, oh, he's something about like, who did you pick that up from? Or like something like, it was like something snobby about it looking like it was crashed or something.
Yeah.
I think he said, oh, who did you run into is what he said. I'm like,
Did you hit him with your mom? Who'd you run into? Your mom?
Jim, shut the fuck up, Jim.
Several times.
Hey. Hit it from the back. That's why my front end's wrecked.
So I named this episode as What's a Yam?
What's a yam? Okay.
And I don't know what a yam is.
We're
When
gonna-
you
we're
yam
gonna-
on someone?
We're
I don't
gonna
know.
Yam on your coworkers.
Oh yeah. So
Yam serving the yams.
yeah. So yamming on someone, it's when you dunk on someone, but not just like dunk on someone. Like the other night in the NBA, Lauri Markkanen, the pride of Finland, now playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers,
Uh-huh.
and also ran team in the NBA, went up and committed some very egregious white on white European on European crime on reigning MVP Nikola Jokic. Not just dunked on him, not just sent him to the ground, he stepped over him.
Damn.
Yeah. And so why I wanted to talk about this is because one of our hardware engineers, I do not know his name. If somehow anybody at work is watching this, you have an opportunity to sponsor this.
Welcome.
Come on. You know you want to.
The Yam Zone.
The Monday Night Shitcast brought to you by the Yam Zone. Integrated Engineering.
The Integrated Engineering Yam Zone.
Yeah.
There it is. But no, he
Oh, you're gonna pay me for that one, right?
yeah, sure. I'll pay you in the sense that I'm going to continue to pay rent and my half of the utilities.
Perfect.
So we
Oh yeah, we need to pay utilities for last month.
oh fuck.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Yeah.
well,
I
That's
also,
gonna-
I need to figure that out
Well.
as well too. So we'll talk about that offline.
yeah, it's gonna happen at the earliest Wednesday.
which is fine because we still have power right now, so it's not an issue.
We've got power. We've got internet. We're in business, baby.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do we really need gas? Like I don't
The
think-
toilet's flush. That's really all that matters.
Yeah, but are they really going to talk about you can't turn off the water?
They flush. They fill up. We're good.
I'm gonna show up with a generator. I got you guys.
Yeah.
I got my little battery. I got my little electric generator. We'll be fine.
We'll just park the Delica.
Yeah, there it is.
Plug that in.
Anyway, so I'm just minding my own business, doing what I do, and Carson, our manufacturing lead, who just picked himself up, that was the kid who was trying to get rid of that salvage title.
Fiat.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
he did.
yeah.
He sold it to some dude in New York, and
Oh.
it wasn't a scam.
Wow.
Yeah, so it went away.
So it's going to the opposite side of the country.
Exactly.
He's
Which is
safe at this point.
surprising.
Yeah, he's safe. He's out of it.
He's
done.
fine. He's done.
Oh,
Hands
yeah.
washed.
Yeah.
So he was
Amazing.
looking at 2.5 liter Jettas, just because, for no
And
good reason.
Did he end up with that photo we sent?
No, what he ended up with was he picked up a Mark VI
Okay.
2-door.
okay.
Yeah, so
Definitely spent his money wisely.
yes, he did. It's already had the timing chain guides and tensioners,
Oh, good.
which I learned halfway through the Mark VI run. They fixed that.
Oh.
Guess who was in the away half
Oh.
with the problem? Yeah. Rip.
Indeed.
But anyway,
Moving
no. So he just like opens the door and he looks out and he's like, "Oh shit, what is that? Mike, come here. What is that thing?"
Oh no.
And I'm
oh
like,
no.
and so we look out and I'm just like, "Oh fuck. That's a Buick Roadmaster."
Oh.
Was it on
shit.
Sagers?
What?
Were those Sagers on it?
I don't know.
Looked like Sagers. You saw the photo, right? It looked like Sagers.
I don't know what that means.
Sagers, the American. Am I pronouncing it wrong?
The big old I don't know. Those
Well,
like
the-
American big old torque thrust or some shit.
Yeah, because I,
you know,
I thought those ones were
Kragers?
Kragers.
Kragers. Jesus.
Kragers. No, I don't think they were Kragers, but yeah.
They were
And-
probably some Chip Foose knockoff fucking Torque
something.
Thrust 3 or
W-
something.
w-
something.
what is it? It's Gurden Gurdy. No, that's
Gurgen Gurgy.
Gurden Gurdy moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is. Yeah, no.
Kragers.
Yeah.
Krager.
So welcome to it, Zach. No, it's already got drop spindles. It's already got an exhaust on there.
Fuck yeah.
Still packing the LT1.
Fuck yeah.
It's like a fucking couch on wheels.
Did
I
you
mean,
ask
but-
him how many fucking
Oh no, he's already wanting to get that thing out the paint.
the fuck is it?
The
Oh,
OptiSpark.
OptiSpark. I asked him OptiSpark he's been on.
Since he just got the thing, like he paid $6,700 for it, and he kicked the owner like another couple $100 to drive it to here from Sacramento.
Oh God.
yeah.
Wow.
Because he's like, I don't want to drive to Sacramento. And the guy's like, I want to get rid of this fucking car because it's nothing but problems for me. So,
Nothing but problems in California. Go
Yep.
figure.
yeah, the guy's
What
like,
year is it?
I don't know.
'Cause
I think like,
I mean, it could. That car realistically could almost have a vintage tag on it.
I mean, no, I think it's definitely old enough to have a vintage tag
Yeah.
on it. But
I think 91.
I think it's like
90
91.
91 or 92 is when they changed the body style from the square ones. So.
Yeah. So I think it's like a 92,
Okay.
92, 93, something like that. But yeah, so like, I mean, I took a picture the other day of all like the cool like B6, B7 wagons that are out there, and Rojas's Golf R wagon that he made himself, which is fucking rad.
Yes.
Shout out to Christian.
Indeed.
But yeah, no, like he entered another fucking level with this. Like,
I mean, yeah, the thing has a pickup truck's tow rating.
yeah,
You get the factory
Like-
tow package Roadmaster or Caprice wagon, and they will haul 7,000 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a bigger
no.
tow rating than his fucking Tacoma.
yeah, no,
Well, and I want one because rear facing seats.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You pop the hatch open. You put
Yep.
you put a piece of board there to
That-
hold it up and photo shoots.
that
Yeah.
thing is
Oh, yeah.
legitimately the wagon version of your Fleetwood.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Oh, yeah.
was, yeah. So like I saw that and I'm just like, this is the hardest thing to have ever parked in this parking lot.
Yeah,
And Pete routinely brings the red S6 that makes like 700.
right.
And I'm just like, yeah, but that thing looks like every other A6 except slightly more aggressive.
Ain't nobody fucking around with the big body wagon.
Yeah.
That's a big booty hoe.
Yeah. So just like,
that's like a 3-ton car right there.
Yeah,
I
American
think
Pride.
the curb weight on that thing is just shy of $6,000.
Oh,
oh yeah, no, it's it's the size of Delaware.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like if
Definitely.
you
Yeah.
just
that's-
put tags on a small East Coast state.
I,
And here it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh hey. So what do you daily drive? I drive. Showed up in Rhode Island today.
Ludacris was referring to having a hoe in the front seat and in the back seat when he said he had hoes in different area codes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah, so I'm just like, this is the hardest thing that has ever parked here and probably will ever park here. So I'm just like, how else are you like dunking on coworkers?
No shit.
Both by what you bring, like you come to work in, and also just like general work shit. So it's like,
That car needs to find its way onto air, like extremely.
oh yeah,
soon.
no,
Oh,
he's already looking. He's already looking.
I think Matt bagged his for like $1,200.
Yeah, no, he is for sure looking, and I'm
Excellent.
just like, this is going like, I don't care what, like somebody could show up in just like some crazy RS6 Avant, and it's not going to be as cool as the fucking Roadmaster with the wood grain vinyl.
I don't know of anything that would be cooler than that. Like,
I mean, I think it's even cooler just because of where it is we work.
I think maybe like a stanced out Ferrari might show up that.
I mean,
Okay, okay. Do you know what showed up? That fucking Atlas that had that was all done up in the Harlequin, Poland.
oh
real
yeah,
Harlequin.
Oh,
That
Jamie,
was-
whatever's.
yeah.
That guy.
That would
that would be
suck.
rad as
The
hell.
Harley Atlas pulling the Harley
Yes.
with the fucking matching wheels, one off.
I'm pissed that the
Yeah.
trailer didn't have matching wheels. Like,
That is a bit of a
The trailer
bummer.
was a last minute deal. Let's be
but
honest.
Yeah.
you got fucking adapters for days. Just put.
Did you, I mean,
Also,
did you,
those-
did you
those-
see the fucking mobile? Like he posted a picture on Instagram of the mobile detailer
Yeah.
that shined up the Atlas, the Harlequin, and the trailer
Hmm.
in a parking lot
Hell
in Las Vegas. Dude shows up in a lowered Mark 7 that has like a fucking 30-gallon water tank in the back seat.
Jesus.
Like shit is dope. Super fucking dope.
Yeah, like, yeah, no, I'm just like, I'm thinking, like, I'm very bent on getting that Mustang and destroying the shitty 4.6 in there and replacing it with the Coyote that came in that chassis halfway through its life cycle.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna go in.
Yeah, just go find you a cheap 2010.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and just being like, yep, that's gotta be me, and everybody out there doing their pops and crackles with their little golfs, or in the case of Joel, his M2 competition, which is hilarious on so many levels.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joel. That's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, then just me, just be like, hello,
Yeah. Just showing up to fuck bitches and chew bubble gum, and you're all out of bubble gum.
long tubes X pipe, maybe a resonator somewhere in there.
Nah, NASCAR boom tubes. We
Hey, we know a guy.
we're adjacent to Dr. Gas, bud. We can put some boom tubes on a fucking
Oh,
Mustang.
I would, God, that would just be one.
God,
of-
even a shitty 200 horsepower 4.6 sounds glorious through some NASCAR pipes.
Oh yeah, but no, I want to get fucking rowdy with the Coyote that I pull out of an F-150.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, it's like it's going to be the rowdiest, cheapest hunk of shit that I can possibly. But I think just because I think the Roadmaster and the Mustang, and like when Turner brings his Corvette in, it's always a head turner,
Oh yeah,
even though it's such a shitty C5.
that's okay.
It's a fucking pile.
yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, no, everybody loves that goddamn thing, and I think it's just because it's so drastically different than everything that's there.
Right, it's not the normal European semi-luxury, semi-sport.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
He-
it's
you've got the fucking Buick area code barge.
yeah.
You've got the fucking Corvette with Malibu parts,
Yep.
and then you show up in a Mustang that has the wrong F-150 motor in it.
the throbbing, beating heart of the most
throb-
popular truck in America. Yeah.
American pride right there. American pride.
Ford, stripped spark plugs of America.
Triton.
You ever heard the sound of a 3-valve Triton?
Insert sad Triton sounds here.
Oh man.
Sad blown spark plug hole noises.
Oh.
There's always
Did
that
you
one in
do it?
traffic. You could just hear compression just blasting out from the side of a fucking spark plug at idle. Just
You know what's worse though?
What?
It in an E-class van where the fucking the
The Econoline.
yeah, the doghouse is turning into a trumpet for it.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just bellowing to the world its pain.
just And just like, huh, it's an interesting looking Kyle line.
And of course, it's number 8, so
Huh.
you can't reach it without pulling the engine out of the car.
Number 8 is easy to get. That's where the cup holder is.
Ah,
Well, but some of those,
take that,
It's-
engineer.
It's number. It's 3, 4, 5, and 6 that are the hard ones to get to in the van.
well, aren't there some of those that like you have to drop the engine to get like deep in there?
Yeah, an F-150 or an Expedition.
Well,
You know, I
yeah.
wanted a Super Crew F-150 until I put an engine in one.
Okay, I still have a spot in my heart for a fucking Power Stroke excursion.
I mean, as you should.
I
That's basically my truck with a fucking barn door.
So the other day, I had to run over to my parents' place at lunch to drop off some paperwork,
Yeah.
and then I had to get gas because conveniently the gas light
Also,
came
6-door. I want it in a 6-door because I'm fucking weird.
because you're from Idaho. That is what you aspire to.
Okay, here
What?
before you take
Roll
that,
that back. So sorry.
before you take that as an insult, I will posit to you this little thing here, right? I have seen more 6-door excursions and Super Duties in the state of Idaho than I have anywhere else that I have been in the United States.
I think that's probably correct for
Yeah,
me.
no,
as well,
like
too.
they all like no, like they just migrate north
I have seen
in
an
a
8-door
weird way.
I have seen an 8-door F650 on air ride
I'm also
yeah,
pretty
in
sure that
Boise.
I'm pretty sure that 6-door second-gen Forerunner is based out of Idaho.
Why
Prob-
would that not surprise
you
in
seen
the
Yeah,
that?
United
no.
States? Yes, I
Like,
have.
Yeah, that thing's
yeah.
insane.
It's wild, and yeah, no, like I don't know what it is, but like Idaho just
If the Centurion Company really, really liked rice.
Well, and then there's that dude. Sorry, now we're talking about 6-doors.
yeah, we lost the plot.
Yeah, fuck
Um,
it.
there's that dude who built a 6-door third-gen Outback
Yeah.
for his wedding because he's like, I really like Subarus and I want to have everyone in my car, so let's build a 6-door.
yeah.
And he just took the door for another one and said, "Okay, that's going there and build around it." Have you seen this thing?
What?
It's fucking ghetto as shit, but it's so good.
Loving it.
6-door Subaru, not Suburban, Subaru.
Subaru.
Super woo,
Subaru.
super woo.
I drives the Subaru.
Don't show me a fucking SVX.
I had-
Oh my god.
I-
The fuck?
A 6-door SVX.
What?
Oh yeah, the Prius with the Baja back end.
Yo.
Yeah,
There's
that's
more than one of them.
yeah.
That is a-
yeah,
that
that's
is a-
thing. That's definitely a thing.
Okay, hold on. I don't know if I can find it
The
now.
fact that they have the same bolt pattern and are roughly the same width is probably the only reason that exists.
You has
Just
to.
throwing that out there.
Has to.
Yeah.
Why can't I find the 6-door Outback.
Because you could find a $600 Prius and a $600 wrecked Baja,
Six.
probably in the
Four-
same location.
What you're getting? You're talking yourself down. You're getting both of those for less than $1,000.
You're right.
Okay,
You're
I'm
right.
not finding it now, but I know for a fact Jalopnik did an article on it.
Oh fuck.
There it is.
So
Oh my. Yep. There. it is.
speaking of Jesus, goddamn Christ.
There's a photo of them fucking jumping it. Oh, this is them building it, where they just literally bought 2 of them.
They just bought 2 of them. God in heaven.
Why did I do that with mine? That would have been such a much cooler thing to do with a Subaru.
But no, you had to put a flat 6 in there and money shift it like a fucking dipshit. You have to make cool Porsche
Oh, wait,
noises.
Wait, did they gambler it? I think they gamblered it.
I don't know. But speaking
Wouldn't
of
surprise me.
Jalopnik and all of the cool old Gawker sites like Deadspin and
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
So their new owners decided to do something catastrophically dumb.
Okay.
So their whole comment section, a lot of other shit runs off of this thing called Kinja. It's their kind of like homegrown thing.
Right.
Well, so they did something, much to the dismay of everyone on the internet, and they put a bunch of like the original illustrations and everything behind a Kinja wall. So you have to have a Kinja account to
Oh.
see them. But like you or I, or like, and this also, they don't just own like Jalopnik and Deadspin and
Yeah.
Jezebel and all those fun, formerly really kick-ass sites.
Right.
I mean, shout out to the people who stuck around and are still trying to do the Lord's work, knowing that they are dealing with incompetent morons
Right.
as owners
Yep.
who are playing active defense against them.
Yeah.
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 But one of the sites that they also own is The Onion.
Oh God.
So there's a lot of stuff like from the archives of The Onion
Uh-huh.
that if you're just like, oh, I remember seeing this thing years ago, let me quick Google it and show you. You can Google it and you can go there, but it's gonna be like a fucking like VW Vortex forum from 04, just broken image links everywhere.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. And a lot of former Gawker Media people are just like, well, fuck. I put a lot of work into this.
Yeah.
And so, god damn it.
That's fucking rough.
It's fucking terrible. And some Kinja users have like had their stuff just straight deleted. Like they
Oh.
just purged a bunch of stuff. And some of that stuff was amazing.
Yeah.
Like it was
That's unfortunate.
it was really well done, like investigative reporting just done by a dude who was like, fuck this, I'm doing this on my own.
Yeah.
You know, like 10,000 word investigative pieces are just fucking gone.
Yikes.
Yeah. So
We've reached the point where good stuff is getting deleted.
capitalism is in the we have reached end game, everybody.
Yep.
We must seize the means of production, comrades.
Oh my God. I saw the funniest fucking TikTok the other day.
Yeah.
So fucking our Lord and Savior Elon Musk
He's a fucking herb.
posted one of those like communist reality versus reality versus current or whatever it is, where it's like first photo is like communist propaganda photo,
Uh-huh.
next photo college girl with pink hair.
Huh.
And the dude goes on to be like, what the fuck, Elon? Like, you can't make fun of this shit when there's a photo of you looking like straight out of the Matrix. Like,
Yeah.
have you seen this photo?
Yeah, oh
Have you
god,
seen
yes.
this?
I have.
Oh, kind of fucking hilarious.
And then there's on the flip side of this news, there's the UN claiming that $7 billion from the world's the world's wealthiest
Yeah.
could solve a homelessness crisis.
Yeah.
No,
and
hunger,
Elon-
hunger.
Oh, hunger.
Oh,
It's
hunger
hunger, yeah.
crisis, that's right. And Elon Musk was like, I'll sell Tesla stock and donate if you can prove it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do it. 8 billion for that's what it was like. I'll give 8 billion if you guys can prove it. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
He's
I
like,
mean-
if you guys can prove it, I got the smack. What's up?
I love that he's like, if you can prove it. It's like,
yeah.
why don't you give me the money and we can do this?
Yeah.
Nah, prove it.
Yeah.
But no. I just this stupid fucking Texas Institute of
Tits. I want to go to tits, guys.
I want to fucking choke the life out of him.
Will you?
At
will
this
Cam-
point, this is as
No.
close to Tony Stark as we are getting in our current lifetime. Okay.
And this is
I'm
fucking
okay with it.
I'm not.
Well,
I fucking hate this.
Will
Let me go to the reality where we're getting almost fucking wiped off the face of this planet by random goddamn aliens. Give me that one.
I mean, I feel like that's pretty close at hand, regardless of what direction we're aiming.
Hey,
this
Mike.
Then bring it.
Mike,
Rain fire upon me.
Mike.
Go.
will Cam give me a scholarship to tits?
Cam absolutely cannot. Hustle Energy may perhaps.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Trent. Hey, Trent, will you give me a tuition to tits? I'm gonna fucking do it.
I
I'm gonna
just
fucking do it right now.
I just want to remind everybody that Elon's dad was an emerald mine owner in apartheid South Africa, and his mother was a supermodel.
Yep.
So the fact that he has reached supervillain status, but not cool supervillain status, is disappointing. Oh god damn it! You're actually doing it. Okay, well,
What does TIT stand for? The Institute of what?
I hope he doesn't answer.
I really hope he doesn't answer.
I really, I want him to just send you to
He's
voicemail.
not going to answer.
I'll let read 2 more times. I'll hang up.
1,
Fuck you,
2.
Well, you did it.
And watch. He's gonna be green as soon as this goes. But yep, now he's green.
Yep. He's gonna ask
He
what the hell you're
watched-
doing,
He watched it ring.
Yep, he watched it.
as,
That bitch.
as our generation is wont to do.
Ain't nothing wrong with
I will.
I mean,
burn-
it shows me as always green, but it's because I'm always using my phone.
Yeah, same here. Just like I'm always like doing something.
Yeah.
Really, really bumping up against that skip limit on Spotify every hour.
Yep.
Listen, I have a bunch of songs in my liked playlist, but sometimes I don't want to listen to them.
It's just like, sometimes I'll go from shuffle to the house music playlist on my Pandora.
Hey,
You know,
there you go.
just because I need to change it up.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
God, I want Hustle to send me to tits.
Hustle tits.
man.
Hey, I watched an old movie this weekend.
Did you know?
That had tits in it. That's why this came to my mind because it had tits in it.
Of course, because you're 5.
So
Guess
Go on.
this Saturday.
Yeah.
15.
Well, this is ruined. 10 seconds. Go.
I saw the Return of the Living Dead.
No, that's it.
Oh, I thought we would like have a conversation and this would go somewhere.
No,
Have you seen it?
it's just been years.
There's tits in it.
Okay, it's
I had it in my
Well-
mind. Oh, this is going to go a lot more places than where it did go.
I
Where
saw
this went was nowhere.
I saw an old
Probably.
I saw an old movie with tits in it. Thank you, Zach, for really taking us across the goal line. Really,
Did you see a movie with tits in it this weekend, Mike?
I mean, I saw a lot of independent films with tits in them.
The fucking Bones Brigade's got tits in it. I was gonna end this.
Well, I got to do the outro shit. Thank you for joining us on the Monday Night Shitcast,
The Monday Night Shitcast.
where Zach saw tits in an old movie. Thank you for joining us. We do this thing most Mondays. Sometimes life gets in the way. Sorry about that,
Yeah,
but it is what it is.
indeed.
Yeah, it's usually always me, Dave, and Zach. Sometimes we have a guest.
Indeed.
And hey, Patreon subscribers, I know you're still out there sending me money. Guess what? We're doing something special for you. You're gonna get the audio version of this to listen at your leisure.
Ooh.
I may have forgotten to start the recording till about 5 minutes in.
That's okay.
That is very cam.
Do you want your audio engineer to run the recording for you?
Probably not.
I mean, if you really want, well, seeing as how our audio engineer struggles to start this thing, I figured I would take something off of your plate, be a good teammate.
Did you do the intro?
Nah, don't worry. It's gonna be one of those things. I'm just gonna like fade it in, just be like mid sentence. It's just gonna be what it is. But thank you.
Just cut audio from the fucking YouTube video.
I don't want to do
It's a
that.
lot of work.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Seeing as how I've had to do episodes of the Camcast like that. Yeah, we're not doing that. So congratulations, Patreon subscribers. You're getting that, and I'm gonna do some other special stuff for you.
Excellent.
Some rather low effort stuff, but don't worry. There will be me and Dave and maybe Zach basically doing a cinephobe of all the Fast and the Furious movies.
Okay.
There's that, but we also need to do. There's those 3 Norwegian films that are fucking awful.
Okay, we will.
We can come back to this later.
Yeah, we'll this is definitely a conversation for middle of the podcast, not the end.
I saw tits.
I've been Mike, the guy who's running all of the Cam social medias. We're at Cam Automag on a lot of them. That is Dave.
And I've been.
He's been Tits.
I was gonna say Tits McGee, but
He's been Tits McGee.
Just remember, kids, you can't have advertisements without semen between the tits.